What's that? Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning. It's about almost 10 minutes after 5. 65 degrees. It's very warm outside today. It's a beautiful day here in Hampstead. I think it is going to rain later, but that's later. We're going to get these deliveries done in the dry, warm morning. Let me get my stream buddy going. Come on now. Let's just put this to... Oh, it worked. Good. Okay. My only concern today is my wireless speaker that I use for my text. I didn't get a chance to charge that up last night because I left it in the van yesterday. So if that goes out, I have a backup. I got a backup speaker. But
Angela.Co5B says, good morning, Craig.
Angela, good morning. How are you? Happy Wednesday morning. You're up early. 4:10. Starting out a little early. I've got 2 deliveries today. I've got what a day. Well, Lenny's and what a day. So it's the 2 regular deliveries, but they were both ready. So I'm ready to roll to both. I don't need to get gas today. Good on gas prices. Actually, gas prices here went up last night, I noticed. As I was coming up the gas stations I passed were like, I don't know, 20 cents more already. I mean, that was a big jump last night. Some of them are showing like 4.49. All right, here we go. Let's get going.
Paula6448 says, well. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, good
At
morning.
Angela.Co5B says, good Nigel, I just saw your post on John channel that you've been up since 2 again.
Up since 2. Was he on late?
Angela.Co5B says, good morning, Paula.
Holla, New York gal. Now, are the posts from New York gal, is she actually here or did she fall asleep? She probably fell asleep. I saw them too. And so when I signed in, I saw her messages, but it's very likely that she's asleep, unless she just woke up. Maybe we woke her up. Paula's up early. Well, I was in John's room yesterday. He was having a rough day yesterday. He was having a lot of technical difficulties. DoorDash orders were not that good. It's been a little bad for him yesterday. He was being challenged yesterday. Let's put it that way. But I didn't see. I went to bed after Kendra.
Angela.Co5B says, I fell asleep the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes of John live last night.
Was he on until like 2, or did he end a little early?
Angela.Co5B says, yes, he had a rough day. At Paula6448 says, I am half awake, so if I drift to sleep, don't take it personally.
Understandable. Well, I hope he had a better night than he did today.
Angela.Co5B says it was before 2.
Oh, before 2, okay. You know what? I forgot to get my coffee. When I was walking out of the bakery, I forgot to pick up my coffee. I'm sure I can make this trip without a coffee.
Angela.Co5B says, same for me, may fall asleep.
Everybody. Hey, it's understandable. This is not a common hour of the morning for people to be awake. I completely understand.
Paula6448 says he seemed okay when I was there.
Well, that's good. Were you there after Kendra? Did you go in there like on his second run for the day? I never like to pass trucks in circles.
Angela.co5b says he keeps a positive attitude.
Yes, he does. That's
And
true.
Angela.co5b says John. Paula 6448 says it used to be very common for me to be functioning at this time. Craycray Lu says.
I've always been an early person. Like, even when I worked in an office, I was usually there by 7.
6448 says yes after Kendra.
Oh, good. Well, that's good.
And Angela.co5b says SMAE for me holla.
That's good. Well, I'm glad he had a good show. A later show. Listen to me. I'm glad he had a good stream and a good dash later.
Angela.co5b says I used to do morning.
I always got up early. I like being up before everybody else. It's quiet time. It's kind of relaxed.
Angela.co5b says he was able to go over his usual goal.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Paula 6448 says not me. I worked nights on overnight for a long time. It took me a while until I got comfortable working days.
I never did the overnight thing.
Angela.co5b says yes Craig I agree about the quiet.
You know what? I'm not going to get past this truck. I don't like... Here, I'll let this guy try to do it. I'm not going to do it. And he didn't do it anyway. It's weird. I had this fan behind me that's acted like he was in a big rush. But then he didn't take the chance. Yeah, see that gas? That gas station is pretty typical of what I should see, and that was $4.49. So we had a pretty good jump in price overnight.
Paula 6448 says that was quite a walk you took last night. Was there enough space in yesterday's calendar box for all the stars?
You know? So yesterday, I didn't work out, but I did. I cut the grass. So I got a lot of steps in yesterday, but a lot of them were outside. I cut the grass. And then I was online for a little bit. on the treadmill before.
Angela.co5b says, Holla, my son Douglas, he's 23 in August for 4 year. He works 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. and recently got a second job 9 to 4, 10 to 5. New York gal says, hi Angela, yay, been upside.
Hey, New York gal. So the one time frame you said was at 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So like he just did the whole over. He did 12 hours overnight.
Angela.co5b says 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I mean.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a long shift. So were they like 4 day, 3 day weeks, 4 day week? Like you wouldn't do that 5 days a week.
Paula 6448 says grass, shopping, walking, extra hours at work, lots of stars.
Well, no, I got a star for my walking and a star for my cutting the grass. So I got 2 yesterday.
Angela.co5b says 1 week is 3 days, 1 week is 4.
Oh, okay. I guess your body, you think your body just gets used to working overnight like that? That's rough.
Court gal says 1 morning. At Paula 6448 says that's a lot of hours, Angela. Angela.co5b says, and he wants to go Friday to sign papers.
Oh, so has he been talking to him and everything?
Gal says rainy day here again. At Angela.co5b says yes.
Yeah, and New York gal, we're supposed to have rain today. I mean, right now I can see the moon, so skies are kind of clear at the moment. But we're supposed to get rain by later this morning, and then most of the day. That's why I cut my whole yard yesterday.
Angela.co5b says he's been taking to people.
Oh, okay. So, so they've already like settled on things. He's to the point where they just sign the papers and he's good to go.
Angela.co5b says talking. New York gal says nice. I know the other day need to clean up with the weed whacker more.
Yeah, I could do some more weed whacker stuff. I wanted to get it cut because I knew it was going to rain today. So I usually split it into 2 days. But I did it all yesterday.
Paula 6448 says I worked every shift and days off possible. 6 p to 2 a.m., 4 p to 12 a.m., 12 a.m. to 8 a.m., then days. At Angela.co5b says no to other people in general.
Oh, other people in general. Like, what do his friends think of this? Are his friends trying to encourage him one way or the other?
Angela.co5b says neighbor was in Marines, so now he says Marines. New York gal says good morning, Paula.
My dad was in the Marines.
Hollis6448 says, good morning, Nigel. At Angela.co5B says, seems like everyone says do it and I am the only saying please no. New York gal says, my dad was in Vietnam War, he got a Purple Heart.
Well, that's nice. Mine was in the Korean War. I don't think he got a Purple Heart. I always get a little stuffed up in the head after I cut the grass. I don't really have allergies too badly, but I do feel it the day after I cut the grass. Like when I wake up the next day, it's like right now. I can feel my head is a little stuffed up. Not bad.
Angela.co5B says, it's hard as a mom seeing him make this decision.
Oh yeah, I imagine it would be.
At Hollis6448 says, I went to see Devil Wears Prada and I was thinking of Nigel because the way Rosie says Nigel, there is a character named Nigel.
Oh yeah. Now, was that the original one that you're talking about? They didn't make a new version of that, did they? Oh man, we should make this late. We should be able to make this late.
Hollis6448 says, my allergies have been horrible this year, especially my eyes. At Hollis6448 says, no, the new one. At Angela.co5B says, I want to see it also, but I haven't seen the first one.
Oh, I
At
didn't.
Hollis6448 says, yes, number 2. New York gal says, I think I may have allergies in adult life. My nose been running for 2 years.
2 years. Does it run more during spring or fall? I didn't know there was a new version of that movie. Let's check that out. I've had a little bit in my right eye. I think I've had it affect my eyes more this year too.
Hollis6448 says, I don't. The first New York gal says it runs when I wake up at any time and random times during the
Huh. I wonder what you're allergic to.
New York gal says it seems like it got worse when I stopped smoking. At Hollis6448 says new Toy Story and new Meet the Fockers also coming out.
Oh wow. Well, that's good to know. I haven't really kept up with movies like I used to years ago.
Angela.co5B says, what's the schedule again today, Craig? New York gal says, love Toy Story.
Today is the regular Wednesday with 2 deliveries. So we've got Lenny's and What a Day, and they were both ready when I left. So we've got the loop. We're headed to Lenny's first, then we'll go to What a Day, and then back to the bakery. I don't have to get gas today, so probably be about 7. We should get back to the bakery by 7. A little after, maybe.
Angela.-code5B says on Toy Story. At Hollis6448 says maybe it's due to keeping our Christmas tree up, Nigel. At Mucus says good morning, everyone.
Oh, you know what?
Inflammation of the mucous
That-
membranes. At Angela.-code5B says you do have to go back and get more.
I think you're onto
At
something.
Hollis6448 says good morning, Mookie.
I think you're onto
At
something with the Christmas tree.
Angela.-code5B says good morning, Mookie.
Yeah, I think I'd blame it on the Christmas tree. Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. The Christmas tree's not real. Never mind. And it didn't look dusty, so I can't blame it on the fact that it's artificial tree and it's not dusty, so that's not going to work. You almost had me on that one. It sounded like a good idea. Mookie, what are you up to?
North Gal says it started in this house. I think mold in downstairs underneath in basement. I open the bathroom door and always smell mold. At Mookie says good morning. At Hollis6448 and at Angela.-code5B. New York Gal says hi, Mookie.
Oh yeah, mold. I mean, if you could smell it, I would definitely think that could be it.
Hollis6448 says, but this year is worse than normal for me and I haven't taken mine down yet.
I don't know. I was allergic to something. At one point, I was getting, it wasn't making me, like, wasn't a head stuffed up kind of thing. I was just getting, like, asthma, like I couldn't breathe. Like, it felt, I had to use, like, an asthma inhaler thing every now and then. And my doctor thought it was my dog. He's like, well, you might be allergic to dogs. And I said, I've had a dog my entire life. And like, there wasn't, like, I think he told me, like, you know, maybe I should get rid of the dog. And I was like, how could anybody even think that was a possibility? It's crazy. But it wasn't. I don't know what it was. It just stopped after a while. But it can be dust. Heavy pollen. All that kind of stuff. See, it looks like the sun's coming up like it's going to be a sunny day, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's going to become cloudy before we even get back to the bakery, I think. Car made the light for me. Yeah, I think it'll be cloudy before we get back to the bakery. In today's live stream, we're going to watch the atmosphere change from partly cloudy to full-blown cloudy. I'm missing my coffee. Right now, I'd like taking a sip of coffee, and I can't right now because I didn't pick it up. It's sitting on the counter at the bakery right now. It's probably missing me as much as I'm missing it. Kind of built a bond with it before I left. Oh my goodness. But clouds kind of make for a nice sunrise sometimes, so it could be good. Whenever I sit at a traffic light like that, I think of that. What is the Beatles album where they're walking across the street? They're all in bare feet. What's going on? Is Rosie like sleeping on the job? I feel like I've seen chat flash up on the screen a few times. I haven't heard anything. Rosie's on strike. If I get to Lenny's, I'm gonna have to check. Rosie's sitting over there. She's like, I'm not talking anymore. Tired of this shit. Yeah, you guys. I definitely see flashes of text in my peripheral vision, but I'm not hearing anything. Let's see. Lenny's. You know, if anybody saw that story about that H&S Bakery truck that was hit in New Jersey, it was coming from Baltimore. It was H&S Bakery. That's the same bakery that we see here sometimes. All right, let me see what's going on with the chat. Why am I not hearing anything? Lost connection. Please reconnect manually. Oh my goodness. Well, let's try it. Didn't connect. Try this one more time. For some reason, my new phone doesn't like to do the chat. So, I don't need your new phone. I got an old phone. I'd be quite happy to read my chat for me. Just connect it to. All right, here we go. I think we're back now. I think when you type something now, it'll work.
Cooking C says, I hope Rosie pulls through.
There we go. Yeah, that's the same issue I had. It wouldn't turn on yesterday. It's weird. I got a new phone, and it just stopped working. I don't figure that out. All right, get to the bottom of that. Okay, so am I using this phone for anything right now? I don't think so. All right, let me go in and get the rack. Let me get the rack. She waved to me, but I don't see. Here we go. The lady in there waved to me, but then she sent somebody else to get me, which is cool. But good morning. How are you? Thank you. God.
now.
All right, let's get out. Let's see the sights. See, Shirley. That's Shirley. She's sitting there. There we go. Danish. That first one was cookies. They're getting a pretty medium size delivery
Gal
today.
says, Mama Mookie, I knew you were my favorite.
Mookie. What did Mookie do? Cakes, eclairs, black and white cookies. Ugh. Good stuff. Today's Wednesday. I'll see. I'll ask him about the check. Let's do that. Let's do that. Good morning.
Hey,
How you doing?
what's up, man?
You think we got a check?
Can't get in the office. I can't find my
Oh, you
keys.
can't get in? Okay, that's cool.
Can't find my keys.
Not a problem.
Sure, sure.
All right.
Cameron not over there, is he?
No, I didn't see it.
He
No,
got keys, but he ain't here.
no, that's okay.
He'll come until a little after 6.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I don't have my keys. I can't get in the office.
All right, that's cool. Have a good day. Oh, trains. Hey, Shirley, have a good day.
All right, baby. Theo 1973 says, hello, Angela.
Is that Toyo? Is that here too? Yes, it is. Good morning. little parking lot cleaner.
Sounds shaky. New York gal says moon are the half white and chalk ones that are huge and round. New York gal says he has to pay. Lost his keys to office. How convenient. At Hollis 6448 says hello Toyo. New York gal says Toyo good morning. At Angela.co5D says good morning Toyo. At Toyo 1973 says hello Angela. At Hollis 6448 says sounds shitty. New York gal says moon are the half white and chalk ones that are huge.
Why is she repeating
New
everything?
York gal says he has to pay. Lost his keys to office. How convenient. At Hollis 6448 says hello Toyo. New York gal says
Oh.
Toyo good morning. At Angela.co5D says good morning Toyo. At Toyo 1973 says hello Angela.
All right.
At Hollis 6448 says sounds sweet. New York gal says moon are the half white and chalk ones that are huge and round. New York gal says he has to pay.
Oh
Lost
my
his keys
goodness,
to
what
office.
is going on?
At
This is
Hollis
disconnected.
6448 says hello Toyo. New York gal says Toyo good morning. At
Oh my God, hold on guys. We gotta fix this. She's out of control.
New York gal says moon are the half white and chalk ones that are huge and round. At Hollis 6448 says hello Toyo.
Let's do this. Let's stop that. This is ridiculous. Hold on. He's still going. Can you hear? Hold on. I can't even. Hold on. All right. Let me do this. This is as good. You know, like sometimes when the video does that and it just keeps showing. All right, let's try to stop this on. Oh my God. Oh, stop. Okay. Look, look at this. Can you see it? The the little cleaning truck thing. I think it's waiting for me to leave. I should probably move. I think that's what he's waiting for. Let me go down here. We'll go around the long way. Yeah, he was waiting for me. He was waiting for me. All right. Anyway, let me redo this. All right. I gotta put my seatbelt on. Okay. Now, I'm going to do something really stupid now, but I'm going to go back to the phone that doesn't always work right. Try to connect it here. So it's connected. Okay. And now we got to do Bluetooth.
At Mookin C says Rosie needs your full attention, Dr. Craig.
All right, here we go.
New York gal says Rosie's name should be Karen.
Rosie's. Well, all right, let's do this. Come on. There we go. We're connected. Okay. So now we're back on the original phone. I'll just keep changing phones until one of them works right. I think we're all good now. Woo! That was funny. She got like stuck on that whatever it was, like maybe 5 or 6 messages. She kept reading them over and over again. It's bizarre. She got that thought stuck in her head and she just couldn't let it go.
New York gal says Craig please change my name to Karen. I am a fun-loving, quirky lady who can make your morning a delivery hell. At Hollis6448 says that's what happens when you try to do something different. You forget coffee and Rosie acts a fool.
That is true. It's the coffee. I blame it on the coffee. Oh man, that was pretty funny though. I wonder if there's another. I shouldn't even say it. I don't want to get it. I don't want to get Rosie upset. I wonder if there's another app that does the same thing. Might be worth investigating. Although, I mean, it's uncommon for her to screw up that bad. I mean, sometimes she's a little bit behind, but she doesn't usually repeat stuff.
Hollis6448 says good times, good times.
Oh, goodness. All right, we're on our way to what a day. We're on our way to what a day.
At Mookin C says there is no alternative to me, Rosie. You take that back.
I know. I mean, she can't hear everything I say. I'm sure.
Hollis6448 says she said it was her. Maybe it was us. We need to get our ears checked. At Toyo1973 says time for me to start my shift everyone. Have a good day, get Karen under control law.
All right,
Gal
Toya.
says, Craig, how dare
Have a
you
good
say
day.
you will go with another I voice. Stop the van right meow.
The speaker's gonna jump out of the van. Oh my goodness.
Hollis6448 says have a good one Toyo. Team C says make is a good day. At Toyo1973 be safe out there.
Have a productive day. Oh. I am kind of messing my coffee up. That flag to the left there, we're about to the left-hand side. It's this pretty normal sized flag on a huge, huge pole. It looks like the kind of flagpole that they have at Camping World, like big, sturdy, ready to handle a flag the size of a small building. But they just kind of put a regular sized flag on top of it, and it looks kind of weird.
C says I missed yesterday's stream but saw the thumbnail. Is that the big horse up close?
Yeah, yes, you missed it. Yesterday I had to go back to Weaver's. So when we went by, the horse was not out. There's like a little field by the road, which is where I saw him originally, but he wasn't there. But there was a road next to the barn. So on the way back,
Gal says bye Toyo, have a great day.
on the way back, we went down that road and went past the little, it's not really a barn. I guess they were just sort of like small housing little areas where there were 3 horses there altogether, but he was standing between the 2 little, I don't know, shed type buildings. So we got an up close shot of the big white horse. We got some sheep, cows, creek. I think it was called Beaver Creek, but we didn't see a beaver. I think it was beaver.
Paula 6448 says the truck with the bakery products you were talking about earlier, was it the one that got hit by the pole that got hit by the plane? At Mukim C says so
Yeah.
the answer was yes.
Yes, that is correct. The answer is yes. Yes, I was talking about the plane. I think I heard them talking like they didn't know whether it was the plane or whether it was the pole. But then I didn't see the video, but I heard them talking, and it sounded like they said they had a shot of the wheel hitting the plane. Like there's a picture out there somewhere that shows that the plane actually hit the truck. But I don't know. Either way, that is the one I'm talking about. It was a bakery truck. It was a bakery delivery truck. And it was coming
Paula
from
6448
Baltimore.
says they weren't regular sized houses. Then that horse isn't that big.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a barn, is what I was saying. It was a regular little horse enclosure. I mean, you could tell compared to the other horses that he was big. I was just stopping myself from saying barn because it wasn't really big enough to be a barn. It was more of a shed. It wasn't that big. I stand by the fact that he's big.
Team C says yes. There is a new video that shows the plane wheel hitting the truck's trailer.
I mean, that's pretty crazy, right? I mean, that would have been a disaster if that plane was just like a couple feet lower. I mean, that's nothing. It's actually kind of a miracle that they didn't have a big accident there. And that guy didn't get hurt. I mean, his whole truck rolled over.
Paula 6448 says yeah, it was an NJ. Team C says I was wondering about the size of the horse as well. Paula 6448 very controversial.
I think the word big is an appropriate word. Like, I didn't say enormous. I didn't say huge, gargantuan. I didn't say any of that. I said big. 'Cause, 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 YouTube. Now that water tower over there looks a little better. It used to look rusty. Now it looks like they're working on it.
King C says I would call it a horse. At Hollis 6448 says it gave me flashbacks of a job I once had. Accident investigation. Saw some nasty stuff. New York gal says Holla, where did you find that amazing art machine? New York gal says I want to go to one so bad.
Yeah, I guess you would see some pretty nasty stuff.
New York gal says it by like 5.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to walk up on a plane crash. Scene, that kind of thing. It was a big horse, all right. It was a big horse.
York gal says Holla, oh no, skeptical smiley face.
The van's not moving.
Holla 6448 says it was in the Bronx. I had found out them online, but when I went to the site it didn't show any close by. That's why I was surprised. New York gal says a horse is a horse, of course, of course.
But is it a big horse? That is the question. How big does the horse have to be before it's classified as big? That seems to be the question.
At Holla 6448 says there was a website, but I guess it wasn't updated. Lots of cool art that weekend. New York gal says 18 hands high is big. Holla 6448 says his hands.
What are we talking about? All right, did you do another? Is there a video out there I haven't seen yet?
Short gal says average person prog lol.
Oh, look. There's a rainbow. You see it? Over those trees? See that? There was a rainbow in the sky. See if it shows up
Hollis
again.
6448 says what the heck road is that?
Look, do you see the rainbow?
Bridge.
Do you see the rainbow?
Gal says measuring a horse. 18 hands high is a big horse.
Look in the middle right there.
And Hollis 6448 says I don't remember this before.
All right, you guys see that rainbow? I was trying to hold the camera, but it got a little out of control. Oh, here it is, over here too. Oh, do you see it? Oh man, so many
TC
trees.
says we see the rainbow.
It's pretty cool. I like that.
Short gal
Oh, now
says
we got a
yes.
good shot right in front of us. Right in front of us now. Oh man. You know, this is gonna be my thumbnail. That's pretty cool. Wow. The thing is solid.
Short gal says oh you're going under it.
It's a straight up rainbow. Very cool. I told you we were going to see atmospheric
Team C says get to the end of it. Craig.
phenomena.
Hollis 6448 says here we go again. Now it's a rainbow next. Craig will be seeing unicorns.
You can all see that. That's pretty intense too. It's like we're not talking about a half-ass
Gal
rainbow.
says it's beautiful. At Angela.co5b says when you were running with Kendra last, Craig, were you on live also?
Look, it's almost a double rainbow.
6448 says it calls for a rainbow cookies.
It's almost double. Do you see the one on the right a little bit? It's fading now. There for a minute, there was a little bit going on to the right of that. See it? I can see it a little bit. It's like 1.5. That's pretty crazy. Here we go. Wow, I'm liking that.
York Gal says you could definitely find the end. Keep driving to it. New York Gal says
I
yes,
think
there
so.
is too. At Mukim C says it's not even raining. At Hollis
I know.
6448 says we see it. But please pay attention to the road, sir.
I
New
am.
York Gal says it's Jesus saying hi, Craig, I love you.
There you go. I think it is. It's pretty strong looking rainbow. I like it. I like it.
York Gal says he is collecting all his angels. You must be one, maybe.
There's not much to look at there, but I like that. Make that my thumbnail. Here we go. It's lasting a long time too. Like I don't know that usually rainbows don't last this long.
At Hollis 6448 says that rainbow looks magical delicious. At Hollis6448 says Craig is the angel of donuts. New York gal says the Bible does say something about rainbows. Anyone know what it says?
I don't know what it says, but I'm very curious.
Team C says the Toyota Tacoma may be causing it. At Angela.pro5B says beautiful.
You think it's like the exhaust fumes from the Toyota? All right, well, that's pretty cool. I like that.
New York gal says symbol of God's covenant.
Wow. It's very impressive. I knew I had a feeling we were going to see something.
Team C says that rainbow is big. The horse. Not so much.
It was a big horse. And now you can almost see the whole thing now.
Hollis6448 says C. Rosie knew. That's why she gave you a hard time. To delay us so we would be in perfect time to view the rainbow.
Yeah, think about it. That's true. That's very true. It's like you can almost see the whole thing now. It's over there. Goes up, over. Like the whole thing is pretty much there now.
York gal says Karen took you to rainbow so you wouldn't pick another voice.
Yeah, it's God telling me to stick with Rosie. Oh, look, I think I do see a sprinkle on the windshield. Let's try over here for a second. Look at it. Because it's still there. Get down. Check it out. That's cool. Oh, no. Let me see if I can go get more of it in the shot. I don't know if I can. Maybe it's a dome. You know, there. Oh, look, I almost got the whole thing in there, don't I? Look at that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. I like it. All right. If they saw me pull in. What the hell is he doing out there? Okay, let's go. A lot of times I thought rainbows came after the rain. You know what I mean? It's the way I remember them. You get a thunderstorm, and and then it's still raining, but the rain has stopped where you are, and that's the way it usually works. I don't have my seatbelt on. Violation.
New York gal says, so lovely Craig, what a lovely morning for you. At Holla6448 says, if there was another one next to it, I'd swear it was the McDonald's arch. Today is McDonald's Day, a lesser known but important holiday.
Is it really? Are you are you serious about that? That's weird. It's very weird that we would see a rainbow on McDonald's Day. All right, let me call these folks. Let's see what they're doing. Why did my speaker make that noise? I don't know. Are they cafe? There we are. All right. Good morning. Okay, here we go. Oh, it is starting to sprinkle. I'll bring you guys out here anyway. We'll see what happens. There we go. Trays. Here we go. Let's unload these puppies. We got the cream filled, and the Boston cream, and the jelly filled, and the Oreos. Glazed M&Ms. Kelly first. Mixed, if The white frosting. We got the M&Ms, then we got the Heath bar. Whoa, Craig, don't fall over. Cinnamon, strawberry. It is raining. And Oreos. I mean, sprinkling. Oh, look, the coconut. Now that we've gone like with a toasted coconut look on this. Cinnamon buns, Danish, and cronuts. And that's it. That's it for today. Okay, here we are. Did you guys see the rainbow?
On the rainbow?
Yeah, did you see it? It was
No.
pretty cool, right?
It's been a long time since I've seen a rainbow.
I know, me too. I was out there for a while.
Yeah.
All right, guys, have a good day. Boom. Did you get any rain on you? No? I don't see any rain. I don't see any raindrops on the phone. Yeah. Imagine if I went in there and started pouring. You guys are out in the rain. That would have been rude. All right, what's happening? I saw some typing and I'm not hearing anything. Don't tell me. I saw a thing. All right, let's look. Now this time, if it's not working, I'm gonna blame it on the phone. You know, like maybe because I made a phone call. Lost connection. Please reconnect manually. Now, the last time it told me to do this, it wouldn't reconnect. Oh, we're back. Okay, okay, so I caught up on the cat. She's not going to read all this.
Paula 6448 says blame it on the rain.
This is my last drop off for the day. This is drop off number 2. You know, I see them making bacon at the bakery, but I don't think they put it on a donut. That is a good question. I've never seen a donut bacon. I mean, a bacon donut. That brick wall. And I always think that he's just making the bacon because, like, every morning Bob will make egg sandwiches for people. And
Paula6448 says I couldn't believe how clean the outside ice boxes were. Nigel, no graffiti or stickers.
I'm gonna wipe the window real quick. I don't know if that's. I think it's going to be sprinkling, so this might actually be kind of pointless. I don't know if we can get away with that. Being the end of it. All right, here we go. What icebox?
C says a bacon donut is a thing. Ask Bob.
No, I believe you. I don't think they've made them. I don't think I've seen them in the bakery. I have seen them making bacon in the bakery, though. I've seen them making bacon in the bakery. Try to say that 10 times fast. But I've never seen a bacon donut. However, I've seen bacon on the egg sandwiches that Bob makes for, the employees in the bakery. So I don't know whether.
Oxyman says why do I never get notifications on time from this stream? Comes way later.
It's weird. That's weird. It's a conspiracy.
Oxyman says bacon donuts here.
I mean, a bacon donut sounds good. Does it have something sweet on it as well?
6448 says that's weird. Usually the smell of bacon brings up conversation, like what do you have planned for that bacon or any extra bacon there? At Moxieman says yes.
Are bacon donuts, are they sweet? Like what is do they have icing and bacon?
Moxieman says look tiny sprinkles. New York gal says right holla for real LMAO. York gal says I've seen bacon donuts, never had one though. At Moxieman says yes.
How are you feeling, Moxieman? And did you get a rental car? Yeah, it's starting to rain. It's where a rainbow came from.
Team C says a bacon donut contains bacon on a donut. It's not rocket science, Fred.
Yes.
Oxyman says to be honest, chat captain saved me thousands. I almost took 2,500, now minimum 65K. At Hollow6448 says I think a bacon donut would kill me. It's two things I try to avoid.
I don't eat much bacon, but I do like it. But see, Mookie, what I was thinking was there are different types of icing. Like, would you put it on a chocolate donut? Would you put it on a just a plain glaze?
Says neck injuries are weird. Why does it hurt so bad a week later? At Mookin C says good morning. At Moxieman.
Yeah, I know, Moxieman. I mean, I've never had like a significant injury like that, but even just a stiff neck.
Paula6448 says good morning, Moxieman. At Moxieman says hey Mookie. Hellcat says bacon would have to be on a maple donut.
Would it? That sounds right.
Oxyman says yes, Maple 1 exactly.
So then, does it need to be Canadian bacon? Yeah, it's maple. Maple, you should have Canadian.
Cat says Canadian bacon is just ham.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Oxyman says law. Oxyman says salty ham. At C says ask Bob. We need a full report and a photo of one if it exists at the bakery.
I'm going to start with the question, why do we even make bacon? Like, I see him cooking bacon, and I honestly don't know why. Well, except for the sandwiches. The guy I was talking to in Lenny's.
Oxyman says it's what we threw away back in the day.
In Lenny's, when the guy was telling me that he couldn't get in the office, the guy I was talking to at that moment was working with a tray of cooked bacon. I guess they're preparing for the day.
Hellcat says we're focusing on the raindrops.
We are. Try to stay focused on the...
Paula 6448 says yes. I can't believe you didn't investigate that already.
Investigate what? The bacon? Yeah, it is kind of weird that I didn't, but I don't know.
C says don't start the conversation with an accusation. Hey Bob, what's the deal with the bacon?
What's the... I can't think of anything that they put it on.
Paula 6448 says yeah, like ask what up with the bacon Bob.
Why are you making bacon? Why are you making bacon,
Paula
Bob?
6448 says Jinx Mookie.
Why are you making bacon, Bob?
Oxyman says RHE strangest thing ever happened to me. I order extra bacon at McDonald's. Some kid put the entire tray's worth like 2 packs equivalent.
Jeez. Bacon's not cheap either. Well, you can't say he was wrong.
Oxyman says he grabbed the ring container obviously. At C says I don't think the bacon belongs here. Bob, don't you agree? I'm telling Jennifer. Hellcat says that sounds like they were told once the bacon is gone you can stop serving breakfast. At Paula 6448 says I hope you did well Oxyman.
I do like the fact that I got my deliveries done before the rain started. That worked out pretty good. Cameron Swayze, we had an issue with Rosie earlier. She would not stop repeating. I guess maybe 5 or 6 statements. She kept repeating them over and over again, and she wasn't going to stop. I mean, I had to stop her. Somebody had to do it. It was crazy. So she's been a little spunky this morning. I saw the messages popping up. Oh, good. Hopefully, we'll have this traffic light. Try to get her back. It's just silly. This phone. What if I should disconnect the part? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Try this. How about reset? Reset. Oh, no, that wasn't a good idea. As soon as I said that, does anybody think it's weird that she stopped talking as soon as I said we had an issue with her earlier? I think that's crazy, right? All right, let's see if I have time with this light. Maybe we'll have time. This is a long light. It's my favorite light. Favorite light. All right, here we go. Here we go. What's my YouTube handle? R-A-I-G Ford 1. Connect to all active live streams on this channel. Okay, reconnect. There we go. Okay, she's back now. Hersey doesn't work in the rain. She doesn't like it when I talk
Oxyman
about
says
it.
test.
All right, cool. Thank you,
Hellcat says Rosie here. Don't ever do that again.
Maybe So basically that time,
6448 says testing 1 2 3.
okay, so that time I just I just reset it. So maybe it needed to be reset. That's why it wasn't acting right.
Short gal says she's upset. I mean, you did threaten to get a new voice of a difficult morning for her LMAO, so now you have Karen. At Hollis 6448 says mic check. Check mic check.
You weren't supposed to.
At Momman says she don't swear. New York gal says Karen is angry. Oxyman says lols.
No,
PC says lol.
no, she doesn't. She tries not to curse. Try to we keep it kid friendly. It was funny though. She stopped as soon as I talked about it.
Oxyman says Rosie is Karen. Is Karen a Rosie?
I think we said Karen was the replacement for Rosie, but we're not going to replace Rosie. She's very
Short gal says
touchy.
the air wanted the same.
Why he's my blinker just then? That was stupid.
6448 says Rosie is overworked. Long day yesterday and I heard Craig don't pay overtime.
No.
Hellcat says it's sort of like a Jekyll and Hyde type of thing. At Moxhuman says the Jetsons replaced Rosie and all hell broke loose.
Did they? Did they ever replace her? I don't remember that episode.
Oxyman says yes, she was old.
She was kind of old. She had that apron. I remember her apron. She did not look like the robots they're coming out with these days.
Short gal says Craig, I just had a rough morning. Stop calling me Karen. At Hollis 6448 says did they do a total replacement or just a battery replacement?
For who? For Rosie? I don't know. I don't remember that episode.
Oxyman says have your coffee Nigel. At Mukim C says I likes the bing sound she made before speaking.
Bing sound. No, I don't remember the bing sound. The cows are out. All the cows are out, roaming around, doing cow stuff. I wonder if we took down those choir people. I mean, it was nice yesterday. It was a very nice day. It's not going to take them that long to do it.
York gal says room on the menu. Hellcat says look for a giant cow. New York gal says I am trying to get Rosie to say it Moxie. At Hala 6448 says Craig get off my back. I am doing the best I can. You realize I am not real. Hellcat says I think Rosie stopped again.
It sounds like she's back. Why? Are you typing stuff that she's not reading?
Cat says she seems to be holding messages to say all at once. At Moxieman says she did. At Hala 6448 says bloom. Like blooming onion.
She's organizing the conversation.
York gal says the sparkling energy drink. Bloom makes it. Hellcat says Rosie sets the pace.
All right, here we go. We still got Secret Service Snowman, and the choir.
York gal says doing a live at the bakery.
Oh, look, there's a kid on the position. Take a picture.
Hala 6448 says she is kind of sluggish today, but we still love her.
I think that one of these school buses probably we could pick up that kid was at the house. See that?
York gal says Rosie reminds me of the movie Her. At Mooking C says was someone on the porch.
Yes, they were. That's why I was like, I think I'll just move along here. But
Hala 6448 says oh, I've seen them bloom drinks, never had one. Hellcat says Rosie here again. Don't try to butter me up, Hala.
Rosie did have a long day yesterday. And I did not charge her.
He says you are going to get reported.
Gonna get recorded. What do you mean? Oh my goodness. They're out in the field. They're doing something in the field over there.
York gal says they are delicious. At Hala 6448 says you should have yelled over. Hey, what's going on with this Christmas junk? It's me, darn
Yeah,
it.
I could have. I believe they were entrenched in their phone. Above it. What's up with decorations?
King C says the person on the porch is file a complaint.
Nah, I doubt it.
Hellcat says they were watching your live. At Moxie
Maybe
says
so.
I am stuck at home
Maybe
till
so.
lawyers call.
You're stuck at home. So you still haven't gotten a rental car? Is that true?
Short gal says he prob is like baby did we order donuts there's a van outside. At Mop Siemens says no car yet they told me don't even talk to the insurance company only the lawyer now.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I hate when that happens. But he clams up.
He says do you have to wear a whiplash collar or anything? At Mop Siemens. At Hollis 6448 says probably on the phone with police. I read the lips they said he's back again. 6 days a week he slows down and stares in my window. Siemens says I hate it.
Yeah, Moxman, you're still wearing a neck brace, right? I would think.
Siemens says I cheat law. Siemens says take OT off at times. New York gal says plans for today.
I don't really have any. I knew because it's raining, I'll probably be doing something inside. Maybe work on my. I want to update my channel description and stuff like that. There's stuff online I want to do. Play around. How about you? What's on the schedule?
Siemens says yeah prod what you doing today? At Mop Siemens says get your electronic stuff done.
Yeah, I can figure out my phone. I think when I reset it that last time, it took me through a couple of steps, and one of those steps was to automatically connect to any live stream on my channel. So that may be the reason why it wasn't acting like the other phone. The other phone would automatically, as soon as I turned on the app, it would connect. This one I always had to hit the button. So I'm wondering if that had something to do with why it was so touchy.
6448 says it might be a good day to go to Baltimore. At Mop Siemens says oh boy.
Yeah, except it is supposed to be raining today. But if we got cows right up the road, right up on the road.
Short gal says oh yay Mop Siemens you doing okay? MC says probably the highlight of my day will be my plans to floss.
Are you going to do that before or after you shave?
Short gal says thanks for reminding me Mookie. At Mop Siemens says what's floss law? MC says well after I shave.
After you shave, okay. So it'll be later today.
Paula 6448 says you doing uppers and lowers Mookie.
Do you do both at the same time, or do you just do one? There's the
Siemens says locust string of oysters.
There's the license
Mookie
plate.
says yes. The full package.
It's doing them all.
York gal says dropping off my son at school at 7:30 and then dashing till 2:30 in the rain. At Holla 6448 says that's a lot. New York gal says I want to sleep but I haven't dashed this week.
So you're going to dash in the rain. Yeah, I think it's going to start raining here soon. I mean, it's been raining now, but I think it's going to be a rainy day. All right, guys. I will be off tomorrow, but back on Friday at 5:15 in the morning. See, this is that car. Remember I told you guys about the license plate?
Oxyman says busy lady NY gal.
It said God. Remember? I don't know if you can see that or not. That's the one I was
Holla
talking about.
6448 says good luck with the dash Nigel.
That was the God.
Holla 6448 says take care everyone.
Yes, everyone have a great day. And have a good day tomorrow. I'll see what I come up with. Maybe I'll put a video out tomorrow instead of since I won't have a live stream.
Team C says thanks for the ride. It's good to spend time with you all.
Yeah, it's fun. I do. I appreciate. I'm very grateful that you guys hang out with me. Have a good time. Makes me laugh. All right, guys. Enjoy, and I will see you live on Friday.